On their wedding anniversary, Ethan came home with a gift, but when he opened the door, the woman who had waited for him for 5 years was gone. He frowned and called the housekeeper. The housekeeper told him, Mrs. Emma just left with a suitcase. She said she wanted to travel and clear her head. Ethan just laughed. He thought this was just another one of his wife's little tantrums, but when he grabbed his phone, the chat window only showed one thing, a red exclamation mark. He tried calling her, but all he heard was a cold automated voice. The number you are calling is no longer in service. His whole expression changed, because he didn't know this was already Emma's 15th disappointment. 1 year ago, Ethan's first love Olivia came back. She secretly found Emma and made her a deal. I'll give you 15 chances. If you can make him truly choose you, I'll walk away. Back then, Emma agreed. She believed 5 years of marriage would never lose to a woman who had just returned, but she was wrong. On the very first day Olivia came back, Ethan took her straight into his family's mansion. There was a rule there. Outsiders were not allowed inside. When the elders questioned him, Ethan didn't hesitate. He stepped in front of Olivia. I'll take all the responsibility. But when he turned around, he looked straight at his own wife and warned her, don't target her. Emma clenched her fists, but she said nothing. The thing that finally broke her was a sudden fire. Flames filled the entire room. Smoke covered everything. Both women were trapped inside, but Ethan didn't hesitate. He picked up Olivia and rushed out, never once looking back at the wife still trapped in the fire. At the hospital, Ethan stayed by Olivia's bedside, taking care of her every moment. But in the room next door, Emma was suffering from heavy smoke inhalation. She was close to brain damage, yet Ethan never even asked how she was. The nurses' whispers, every word reached Emma's ears. But what hurt even more was Olivia walking into her room and admitting it herself. The fire, she started it. She only wanted Emma to understand one thing in Ethan. Sart, she would never compare to Olivia. A few days later, at the company's investment event, Olivia and an investor forced Emma to drink. They knew she was allergic to alcohol, but they still pushed the glass toward her. Ethan was standing right there, but he did nothing. Soon, Emma started struggling to breathe. Her face turned pale, but right then, Olivia suddenly grabbed her stomach, saying she felt sick. The next second, Ethan made his choice again. He picked up Olivia and walked away, and all he said was, alcohol allergies don't kill people. Emma collapsed on the floor, watching them leave, and finally understood there was nothing left for her to hope for. But the worst part was still coming. Olivia's private photos were suddenly leaked online. To protect Olivia's reputation, Ethan came up with a plan. He would make his own wife take the blame. He had people drag Emma to a press conference and forced her to admit the woman in those photos was her. At the press conference, Olivia cried and acted like the victim, blaming everything on Emma. Every camera was pointed at the woman who was about to lose everything. Then suddenly, a furious fan rushed in and threw a corrosive liquid at Emma. Ethan's first instinct was to protect Olivia. The pain hit instantly. Emma fell to the ground, screaming, and Ethan carried Olivia away from the scene. That was when Emma finally woke up. For an entire year, because of Olivia, Ethan hurt her again and again, chose someone else again and again, pushed her away again and again. Finally, Emma made her decision. This marriage was over. She told her best friend, after I finish everything here, I am going back to Hong Kong to take over my family's business. So on their wedding anniversary, Emma left completely, no goodbye, no hesitation, and Ethan only started looking for her after that. He used every connection he had, but he could find a single trace of Emma. She vanished like she was never there. That night, he got drunk at a bar. Every woman he saw from behind looked like her. His friend asked, didn't you say you did care about her? Then why are you drinking like this? Ethan kept calling Olivia's name, but the face in his mind was Emma leaving him, and for the first time, something hit him he could shake. He finally understood. The woman he ignored for an entire year had already become someone he could live without. But now, he was the one who pushed her away forever.